And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to Game 2 here between the Mets and Cubs. The Cubs win the opener yesterday afternoon, so the Mets looking to rebound. Mets looking to end this 9-game losing streak. But let's get into the chat. Let's make sure we're good on all the sides here. Then we'll say hi to everybody in the chat. All right, we are good on the YouTube side. We are good to go on the Rumble side, Twitch side, Kick side. So welcome in, everybody. We'll get into today's other games. The NHL playoffs start today as well. NBA basketball playoffs are underway. All the play-in games are done. Let's see when the NHL starts. 3 o'clock. The NHL starts with the Senators and Hurricanes getting their series underway. Then the Wild and Stars at 5:30. And, of course, our Flyers will take on the Penguins tonight at 8. But let's come over and say hi to everybody in the chat so far. Frank was here. Or Frank is here, saying greetings, PAS. Plus all my friends and family on here. Respect given. What's up, Frank? Roadrunner Steve is here saying it's lucky Saturday. Let's go Mets. Raymond's here as well. What's up, Raymond? Hey, Stanley's here. What's up, Stanley? Johnny Owen is here. Agreed. Would look absolutely lifeless, and Lindor playing uninterested. Agreed. Charles is here. All right, so let's get into today's game, everybody. The Met lineup will start, and it took a second for it to load here. Carson Bench once again will lead off. Bo Bichette will bat second. Francisco Lindor third. Luis Robert Jr. in the fourth spot. MJ Melendez, DHing, will bat fifth. Francisco Alvarez sixth. Mark Vientos seventh. Brett Beatty eighth. And Simeon will bat ninth. And the Cubs defense to start today. It'll be Ian Happ in left, PCA in center field, Suzuki in right. Then on the infield, it's Bregman at third, Swanson at short, Horner at second, Bush at first, Amaya behind the dish today, and Tyon on the hill. We'll get to the Met defense when the Cubs come to bat. But we'll get into it. We're still waiting for first pitch here. People, it was still waiting to get the pregame people off the field. Let's go. Bud says I'm a Mets fan, but it ain't easy. On the outside corner. Oh, called the ball, 1-0. Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? Make sure you post your link. Let us know what you got coming up, Fitzy. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Guys, make sure you check out Thomas Fitzpatrick as well. Fitzy does a great job of covering the Boston Red Sox. There's a strike, 2-1. The Boston Bruins. We'll mix in some NBA, some NFL, some college sports as well. And every once in a blue moon, he'll fill in for us here. The 2-1. Swung on a mash 2-2. This pitch of the at-bat to bench. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Towards the corner, and it's foul. Fitzy says he's got more Sox baseball coming up. Going up against Schoolball today. Great game last. The walk-off winner in the 10th. Down low, 3-2. Nice at-bat here by Benj. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? The 3-2. And a little chopper to third. That's a fair. No, they're going to call it a foul ball. Wow. I think that is a fair ball. If you have a scandal such as Fridge Gate or Circuit Breaker Gate, you need a sub. I'm the guy. Sean M is here. What's up, Sean? The 3-2 to bench. And that one blew foul. We'll do it again. Nice job by Bench here leading off. Darnell's here. What's up, Darnell? The 3-2. And popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Goes out of play. The 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job by Bench here to work the count in the first. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Come on, Bench. You got to lay off of that nonsense. Up by the eyes, dude. Way above the strike zone. Here's Bichette in for a strike, 0-1. Hey, Jonathan's here. Says, why do I do this to myself? The 0-1. Up and in, 1-1. I'm not worried about the Phillies. I'm worried about my team. Zavala says he's got 135 on the Cubs. And that one hit out to right. Suzuki will make the catch. 2 away. What? Oh, I thought you said something. Here's Lindor with 2 out and nobody on. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Immortal's here. What's up, Immortal? Frank, I said hi to. Bernard's here. What's up, Bernard? The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. I don't care. Don't care if the Phillies aren't good. My Mets aren't good. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Luminous, absolutely. Thank you for here. Charles says winners never quit and quitters never win. Up high, 3-2. The 3-2. Triangle deal. And a little chopper up the first base, side base hit. If anything, here in the first, the Mets are making Tyon work up to 20 pitches here with 2 out. Hey, Miss Gina is here. I was going to text Jonathan. I was going to text you again today. I texted you the other day. I hadn't heard from you. Here's Robert Jr. And that's a fair ball down to the left field corner. Lindor's on his way to third. He's going to pull up there. And it's second and third with 2 out. Going to bring up MJ Melendez. The no-hitter is off the books. Melendez takes a ball, but a challenge here by the Cubs. So we'll see if it's 1-0 or 0-1. And it's a strike, 0-1. Kenneth Clark is here. Always good to see Kenneth. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Everybody wave goodbye to Jorge. Up high, 1-2. Well, it looks like somebody already took care of him. Melendez lifts one out to left. Out of the track, it's caught. So the Mets threaten, but don't score. We go bottom 1. Cubs coming up. Somebody must have got him because I don't see him anymore. So the Met, Cubs coming up. Let's look at the Met defense today. It'll be Benj in left, Robert Jr. in center, Beatty in right field, and then on the infield you got Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at first, or Semien at second, Vientos at first, Alvarez doing the catching, and Peralta on the bump. Well, I don't see him. It's weird. Did somebody get rid of him? Because now I don't see him. All right. Peralta on the mound. He's made 4 starts already. 1-1 with a 3.86 ERA. And that one driven out to left field. Benj makes the catch on the run. 1 pitch, 1 away. On the outside corner. Nope. Outside, 1-0. All right. I got to turn something down here. SNY's super loud. There we go. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Jacob's here. What's up, Jacob? Line foul. 1-2. No, if the Mets are doing bad, I'm doing bad. Hurts the channel when the Mets are bad. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul up the first base side. The 2-2. Popped up. Third base side. Bichette in fair territory will make the catch. 2 away. 87-87 on the sub count. Let's go. And that one lifted out to left. Bench towards the foul line. He'll make the catch. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Peralta. We go to the second. No score. All right. That's your one warning. No all caps in the chat, please. That's your one warning. Is it windy in Chicago today? I did not look at that. Let's look at the Met lineup page again because it's got the weather there. 15-mile-an-hour winds. Well, 15, a continuous 15, and only gusting to 17. So, but blowing in today as compared to yesterday, it was blowing out. What's up, Keith? For the Mets, it'll be Alvarez, Vientos, and Beatty coming up. Outside corner, 0-1 to count. The 0-1. And that one lifted out to left. And it'll be caught. Nice job by Happ to run that one down. One away. Although, excuse me, the wind is blowing out to right today. Where yesterday it was blowing out to left. There's Vientos. Outside 1-0. Hey, Tim. What's up, Tim? Outside 2-0. The 2-0. And a little chopper foul. Jonathan Wood's here. Don't see him now. The 2-1. Vientos lifts one out to left field. Did he get enough of that one? Swaggy V gives the Mets an early 1-0 lead. 1-0 Mets. $434 into the wind. Here's Beatty. And he fouls one off 0-1. Well, let's update our numbers here. Down low, 1-1. Outside, 3-1, 2-1, excuse me. The 2-1. And Beatty lifts one out to right center field. PCA before the track will make the catch, 2 away. Down low, 1-0. The fresh maker said Luminous. Wow. Way to go, Vientos' bud. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. She's around somewhere. Did he go? They checked down at first. No swing. Two and one to count. Simeon pulls one. Swansby. Man, Dansby Swanson. Makes the play on the outfield grass, but he can't throw him out. So a 2-out single here. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Once again, 2 streams today. We'll also be live for the Flyers-Penguins game tonight. Fouled straight back, 0-1 to Benj. Frank said, yes, home run. We need more than one run. I'll take it. 40th pitch from Tyon here. We're only in the second. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And fouled off, 2-2. We get to root for the same team in the playoffs. James Baker says, thanks for all you do, brother. Absolutely. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. What do you mean, Samsonite? What do you mean? The 3-2. Bounced in the dirt, ball 4. That'll bring up Bichette with runners on first and second. Pitching coach going out there. I don't follow hockey, but for you, John, let's go Flyers. Bernard says, that's right, Mets. Make their pitcher work. Yeah. You're getting ready to throw the 45th pitch. Maria's here. What's up, Maria? The first pitch to Bichette. And he first pitch swinging, pops it up. Come on. Guy's been wild. Guy's been so inconsistent, and you swing at the first friggin' pitch. Pops it up. The first baseman catches it. Pitcher's up here. What are we doing? Let's take a look at some of the other games going on today. The Yankees have a 7-0 lead over the Royals. The Twins are up 2-1 over the Reds. Any finals yet? Nope, no finals yet. The Rays and Pirates at 3:30. Giants and Nats at 4:05. White Sox and A's. Tigers, Red Sox. Brewers, Marlins. Then at 6 o'clock, the Orioles, Guardians. 7 o'clock, the Cardinals, Astros. Braves and Phillies. Rangers, Mariners. Then at 8 o'clock, the Dodgers, Rockies. Blue Jays, Diamondbacks. And then at 9:40, the Padres, Angels. Then Bubbles says, "Merry playoff hockey, everyone." That's agitating. They got hits yesterday. They had 14 hits yesterday. Not worried about hits. Peralta first pitch is outside. Want to know? Up high, 2-0. And for a strike, 2-1. Yeah, he did get a fastball, but it was up by his eyes. Oh, eye level. I shouldn't say up by his eyes. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. What is that? The 3-2. And that one crushed out to center field. Robert back to the track at the wall, and we're tied at 1. Inside, 1-0 to Suzuki. Oh, did it hit him? It did. So after giving up the home run, he hits the next batter. Still nobody out. Here's Ballesteros. Up high, 1-0. Peralta not sharp. Peralta not sharp here in the second inning. And a little chopper foul down the third base side. What's the problem? Z Corp, what's the issue? And that one fouled off 1-2. You need to go start a YouTube channel instead of telling people how to run their channel. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Whoa, way up and in, 3-2. Peralta is wild here in the second inning. Bernard says double play time. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. That'll bring up Miguel Amaya. Runner on first with one out now. Said I need background music. Okay, if I play music on my channel, I get shut down. Clown. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count here. Peralta will deal. Down low, 1-1. Vincent says, I'm a Cubs fan. Thank you for the commentary. Thank you for being here, Vincent. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. She said so long, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Peralta deals. And that one lifted out to left. This is going to bloop in. Unbelievable, man. I am getting tired of giving up so many bloop base hits. You don't have your defense positioned correctly when that happens. He wants me to become a pro TikToker. No thanks. You talk about a platform that's got fake views and numbers. TikTok. Outside, 1-1. Still only one out here. Runners on first and second. Swung on a miss. Had a ball in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Maria says double play. Come on. Yeah, sign me up for a double play right now. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. Okay, then turn on. You want background music too? Then turn it on. You're on your side. And that one fouled off. Still 3-2. I don't care if he was being mean or not. You don't go to somebody else's YouTube channel and tell them how to run their channel. PCA fouls that one off too. To 3-2. Timeout, timeout. Hey, Jonathan M is here. I saw Jonathan I before too, but now I haven't seen him in a while. And that one lifted out to left. Bench will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Swanson. 2 out and 2 on. I thought it was Tic Tac. No, that's for your breath. That's for your breath. If you're smelling my bad breath through the computer, then we're in trouble. If he thinks he can do it better, Vincent, no all caps. And that one popped up right side towards the foul line. Beatty tries to jump. It goes into the stands. What's up, Ma? Now I see you. I saw everybody saying hi. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Peralta with a high pitch count as well here, only in the second inning. Up, getting ready to throw his 40th pitch. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Jonathan M says nice. Shake up the lineup. Yeah, 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row with this line. Almost the same lineup. Ben's led off yesterday and today. Couple differences down at the bottom, but the 2-2. Down low, 3-2. PCA so bad, can't take it anymore. No worries, Vincent. Mine 50. The 3-2 to Swanson. Runners on first and second. 2 out here for the Cubs. Peralta will wind and deal. And that one hit out the center field. Robert, a couple steps back. And he'll make the catch. Happ hits the solo home run to lead off the inning. We're tied at 1 as we go to the third. Frank says, fun fact, tapping the like and subscribe button is free. It is free. Thank you, Frank. If you're on the YouTube side, the subscribe button is free. It's the follow button on all the other platforms. We have 4 people on Rumble today. 1 on Twitch, 2 on Kick. All right, let's take a look at the Met lineup coming up. Lindor, Robert Jr., and Melendez. 3, 4, and 5 in the Met lineup. He said no power tools before 7 a.m. He said, what is that? Oh, Sinbin like the stream over on the X side. I got to charge my phone at 1%. That's not good. I think my phone's starting to go. And for a strike, it doesn't charge fully anymore. DO1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Timeout by Lindor. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Wolf says, I don't know why, but I feel like the boys are snapping their streak today. Swung on a missed. Struck him out. It would have been at least he swung. It was right down the middle. Just missed it. That'll bring up Robert Jr. Doubled his first time. Fouled off 0-1 by Robert Jr. I wanted to connect my always dying phone to my car battery. And that one pulled down the third, but it'll go into left field. Robert now 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. That'll bring up Melendez, who flew out to left his first time. Oh, it might have been center. Up high. Oh, the 1-0 to Melendez. Outside. 2-0. They are making him work in the third inning here with one out. He's at 55 pitches. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Nice pitch. The 2-1. Up high. Robert goes. He's out by a mile. What are we doing? We are struggling offensively at the plate. Stop getting thrown out trying to steal bags. He didn't get a good jump. He was out by 5 feet. And swung on a miss. Struck him out. So it turns into a 1-2-3 inning thanks to getting caught stealing. We go bottom 3. Still tied at 1. It'll be back to the top of the lineup for the Cubs. Horner, Bush, and Bregman. Yankees are now up 8-0. Going to the 4th inning, the Twins are up 3-1 over the Reds, and we're tied at 1 here. All their games are later. NHL playoffs getting ready to start. Senators and Canes getting ready to start game 1 of their series. Once again, we will be live tonight for Flyers and Penguins game 1. Robert Hopkins just hit that free subscribe button on the YouTube side. Thank you, Robert. Well, I didn't write down my numbers. Excuse me. Whose decision was that to steal second base? I don't know if they sent him on his own or not. Like gave him the freedom to go or not. But you got to stop. Oh, and 1 to Horner on the outside corner. 0-2. The 0-2. And a chopper to third. Bichette's got it on the run. Nice scoop. What a play. 1 away. Nice play behind the bag by Bichette On the run, he threw it across the first, and nice scoop by Vientos. No, Horner couldn't work the count there when the first two were right down the middle of the plate. In for a strike, 0-1. Bush popped out to Bichette his first time. It chops foul at the plate, quickly ahead 0-2 again. Torrance is here, saying Cubs are so good. Yeah, I'm not so good. I mean, are they better than the Mets? Yes. But they only have one more win than they have losses. So that's not so good. The Yankees are now up 10-0. Down low, 1-2, bounces away. Yeah, but you can't work the count if the pitcher's throwing strikes. And fouled off, still 1-2. Swung on a man, struck him out. 2 away. Second strikeout for Peralta. The 1-0. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper down to third. Bichette's got it. Fires it across. Nice play. The 1-2-3 inning for Peralta. We go to the fourth. Still tied at 1. For the Mets, it'll be Alvarez, Vientos, and Beatty. 6, 7, and 8 in their lineup. Is the math mathing? I don't know. I have not looked, Frank. Trying to stay away from the numbers today. The math is not mathing, Frank. We have 89 people, 91 people watching now with 36 likes. 36 likes with 91 people watching. The math is not mathing. Miss Gina says it's not even close. Alvarez, even though he's 0 for 1 today, still batting 288 on the year. Vientos with that home run is batting 255. Beatty's still struggling here at 194. Jonathan M says smash that like. Tyon will start the inning at 58 pitches, so the Mets doing a good job of making him work today. And first pitch swinging, popped out to center field, PCA. He'll make the catch before the track, one away. There he is. Jonathan's back. What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan I. We got two Jonathans today. Jonathan M and Jonathan I. James is here. Can the Mets stop the bleeding? I don't know. In for a strike to Vientos, 0-1. The 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. Jeff says, hi from Jerusalem. Let's go, Mets. Welcome in from Jerusalem. The 0-2 to Vientos. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. 2 out, nobody on for Beatty. Two out, nobody on here. Rob went scorched earth on this pregame. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. The 3-2. And a little chopper foul at the first base side. The 3-2. And a chopper to first, second, excuse me. Corner will flip it to first, and that'll retire the side. We go bottom 4, still tied at 1. Mets 1 run, 5 hits. Cubs 1 run on 2 hits. $87.90. Let's go. We are 10 away from 8,800. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button on the YouTube side. How many is that? That is 5 so far today. 5. Erica says, good job, J-Mo. Love having a couple Cubs fans in the chat. They've been very respectful. Rooting for their team. Nine-game losing streaks are definitely discouraging. Gotta believe. No. I no longer believe in the Mets. Happ will lead it off here. Up high. Oh, called the strike. 0-1. Happ hit the solo home run in the second inning to tie the game at 1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Raymond says throw strikes, Freddie. James is a Bears fan. Yup. 2-2 the count here to Happ. We'll wait for the pitch. 2-2. And that one popped up. Shallow right field. Beatty makes the run in. 1 away. That'll bring up Suzuki. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Inside, 1-0. Almost hit him again. Not sure where that one missed, but it's 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled off down the right field side, 2-1. Freddie is at 61 pitches. So both pitchers are throwing a lot of pitches today. The 2-1. And a chopper down to third. Bichette got it. Fires across. 2 away. Leo's here. What's up, Leo? And that one lined into center field. That'll get in for a base hit. Robert cuts it off from the gap. Yeah, hold him to a single here. That'll bring up Amaya with a runner on first and 2 out. Is that a bat? I can't tell what that is. Is that a bat? And for a strike, 0-1 to Amaya. '65th pitch from Peralta coming up. Down low, 1-1. Hit out to right. Beatty towards the foul line. And he made the catch. Whatever camera angle SNY had, all you saw was one of those iron beams. Let's see. There's a different camera angle. Oh, that would have been a fair ball, too. Nice catch by Beatty. We go to the fifth. Still tied up at 1. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Semien, Benj, and Bichette. Raymond says, catch you later. Senga had another awful start yesterday. Yep. Charles says, for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. Lifeless stream. Okay. Thank you for the kind words. Lifeless stream. Yeah, well, right now we're in the middle of a commercial break, so there's nothing going on here except I'm reading the chat. Vincent says, Cubs, please lock in. Here we go to the fifth. Down low, 1-0. Tyon, that was Tyon's 70th pitch of the afternoon. Swung on a miss. He went 1-1 to count. They don't even need to check down at first. He went. Semien singled his first time up, but was stranded at second. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Your pitcher is so bad on the Cubs. The 3-1. He went 3-2. That would have been ball 4. The 3-2. And fouled straight back. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Up and in, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. Semien's been on base both times. That'll bring up Benj, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Well, can't do nothing, Jacob, when they shut the website down. Down low, 1-0. He tried to check his swing, but he couldn't. He tried to check it, but he couldn't. The 1-0 to Benj. In for a strike, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Unknown says the Mets losing streak ends today. Keep the pitcher pitching. The 1-2. And that one ripped right at second. Flips to second for one. The return throw, not in time. So still a runner at first with one out now. For Bichette, who's 0 for 2. Yes, Bichette's going to opt out. It's not going to matter. It's not going to be a season next year. The Players Association is firing all their leaders. Filed off 0-1 by to Bichette. James says prediction Mets win 2-1 in extras. The 0-1. And that one ripped right to second. It hit the mound right to the second baseman. And a 4-6-3 double play. We're halfway through. Unbelievable. It doesn't hit the mound. It's in the center field for a base hit. Hit the mound, popped right to the second baseman. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's not. I'm telling you, there's not going to be a 2027 season. Especially with the MLB, the Players Association firing their leadership. Frank said Carlos said the Mets win 4-2. For the Cubs, it'll be 8-9-1 coming up here in the bottom of the fifth. PCA, Swanson, and Horner. He said the pitching scares him sometimes. Let's see if the math's still not mathing here. Nope. 113 watching and 48 likes. All right, here's PCA. Takes the first pitch ball. The 1-0. And that one popped up. Throws his bat. Lindor out the shallow left. He'll make the catch, one away. That'll bring up Swanson. Swanson flew out to center field his first time. 2-1 to count to Swanson. There's a strike. 2-2. We'll be watching AAA ball in 20. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do if there's no MLB season. The 2-2. Called strike 3. God, I'm looking 2 away. Third strikeout for Peralta. Charles says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sails to reach my desired destination. Let's go, Charles. 2 out, nobody on here for Warner. He's 0 for 2 today. A fly out to left and a ground ball to third. Whoa, up and in, 1-0. Guys, you have to remember. Oh, that one drifted out to center. Robert back towards the track. He'll make the catch on the run before the Ivy. 1-2-3 inning. Not team wise, but player wise. Even the best players fail almost 70% of the time. So Hall of Fame. Hall of Famers fail 70% of the time. Jonathan says technically we're watching AAA ball right now with this team. Facts. Facts. Hey, Jesse's here. Hello, Mr. John. I haven't been on your lives because there's so much stuff going on. No worries, Jesse. Hopefully you're good. Easy with the language unknown. Please, I'm surprised I didn't block that one. Fitzy says soccer, I guess. Paint dry. We're gonna sit and watch paint dry. We're up to 50 likes. We're up to 7 people watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. Rumble software, even though I don't use Rumble software to live chat, some of the things they're coming out with. Might have to start setting up my streams through Rumble Studio. Lindor will lead it off here for the Mets. Swan and Mets 0-1. If you're watching on the Rumble side, welcome in. I go live for every Mets game. DO1. Inside, 1-1. Let's go Knicks. I'd rather watch soccer than professional basketball. Professional basketball is so trash. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And popped up. Suzuki will make the catch. 1 away. I'll bring up Robert Jr. He's 2 for 2 in the day, a single and a double. Swung on a miss, 0-1. A lockout will hurt MLB just when they're attacking a younger audience. Oh, and 2 the count. And a little chopper to short. Swanson, 2 away. That'll bring up Melendez, who's 0 for 2 today, with a fly out to left and a strikeout. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. And check swing foul, 1-1. NBA will. NFL is already number 1. I don't know how much the NFL is going to gain when they're only around for September and October. Anyway, so the 1-1 inside, 2-1. The 2-1 bounce in the dirt, 3-1. NHL, the NHL will gain. The 3-1 outside, ball 4, so a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out to left, fly out to center. Timeout by Alvarez even before he steps into the box. Inside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. What's the numbers? Oh, the 760. The numbers on the right are last year's Mets runs scored and home runs hit, and this year is on the left. They've only scored 70 runs so far this year and only hit 15 home runs. The 2-0. Swung, either way, it was a strike. Not sure if he swung or not, but it was in for a strike. And popped up. Foul. Amaya and foul. Well, you guys, I mean, the Mets have 5 hits today and the Cubs have 2, so who can't hit today? Miss Gina has disappeared from the chat. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul. Still 2-2. Unknown saying 3-1 Mets. The 2-2. And Alvarez pops this one up on the infield. Swanson will make the catch. That'll probably be it for Tyon. He's at 100 pitches. We go bottom 6. Still tied at 1. Yeah, team's struggling right now. There's no way Mets lose 10 in a row. Well, for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Bush, Bregman, and Happ. Miss Gina says she's still here, just quiet. They did. They did have a chance to blow it open in the first, but that's what happens when you don't get a man on base until there's already 2 out. This will probably be Peralta's last inning of work as well. His pitch count's got to be getting up there as well. Peralta's at 75 pitch. If he can have a quick inning, he might be able to go one more. Then drives one out to left. Benj on the run coming in will make the catch. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's go. Sign me up for that. Outside 1-0. Sometime during the homestand, they said, Bernard. So the Mets start the homestand on Tuesday and are home for 9 games. In for a strike, 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Bichette with a nice scoop. He sets, fires 2 away. Bichette is playing a nice third base today. Up high, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner. Nope, called the ball. Alvarez has got to do a better challenge, doing a better job of challenges. And that was a strike, and he didn't even challenge it. And that fouled off 2-2. The 2-2. Inside 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off. Do it again. Well, I don't want the 86 Mets playing right now. They're all old men. What are you talking about? The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Come on, Peralta. This is going to be his last inning of work now. 210. Yep, 210 away from 9K. Here's Suzuki. Was hit by a pitch and grounded out to third. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. This will be Peralta's last inning. That walk hurt. Went. Home plate umpire said he went. 0-1 to count. Ball was down low. Down low, 1-1. Pickoff throw down to first. Not in time. '90th pitch from Peralta. Pickoff throw, not in time. Up and in, 2-1. The 2-1. And man, that ball would have hit him. Fouled off. 2-2. What's up, Stoney? Oh, hit him right in the thigh. Right above the knee. Two and two the count. We're giving Suzuki a couple minutes here after fouling that pitch off. 2-2 the count. Peralta will set and deal. Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. Three and two the count. 93rd pitch of the day. Peralta will step off. Now he sets and deals the 3-2. It was called a ball, but Alvarez will challenge. I think it's a ball. This is a bad challenge. This is a bad challenge, if you ask me. And it missed. So he challenges the one that's a ball, but the one that was a strike, he didn't even flinch for. So after getting the first two outs, and that'll be it. Peralta doesn't make it through 6. Yep. Maul says, pull him. He lost command. Yep. Well, they're bringing Rayleigh in, which means they're going to bring up Shaw, would be my guess. My guess is the Cubs will pinch hit Shaw for Ballesteros. Yep, Peralta's done. $135 watching. We're up to 57 likes. Let's go. Keep smashing that thumbs up for us. PA says, don't like where this is going. End of the 6th inning. Not yet. We're getting a pitching change. The Cubs have runners on first and second with 2 out here after back-to-back walks. Oh, he's going to go with Carson Kelly, not Shaw. And Kelly crushes one out to left field at the wall, and it's out of here. 4-1 Cubs. Down low, 1-0. Once again, first 2 out to the inning. Back-to-back walks and then a 3-run home run. In for a strike, 1-1. And that one fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2. And a ground ball to second. Semion's got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Cubs get a 3 spot. It's now 4-1 as we head to the 7th. Trade Brooks Raley. Yeah, that makes sense. He's giving up home runs. You don't want him on our team, but somebody else is going to take him. Right. Brown here, the new pitcher for the Cubs. 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped up. Shallow right field. Nope. Now PCA coming in. He'll make the catch. 1 away. Stop thinking Mendoza's getting fired. Mendoza's not getting fired. Inside, want to know? Beatty's 0 for 2 today with a fly out to center and a ground ball to second. Inside, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. Fouled straight back, 3-2. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4, so a 1 out walk. I agree with James. Mendoza lost his team last year. They replaced all the other coaches. They should have replaced Mendoza at the same time. Up high, 1-0 to Semyon. Semyon's been on base both times, a single and a walk. Up and in, 2-0. Yeah, David Peterson's pitching tomorrow. The 2-0. Up and in, 3-0. Take a strike here if you're Semyon. There's a strike. 3-1. Now I give him the green light. The 3-1. Oh, that looked inside. He doesn't call the strike. He doesn't challenge. 3-2. Looking for a walk instead of looking for a base hit. The 3-2 from Brown. He deals. And Semyon rifles one out to left. Happ at the wall to make the catch. Up high, 1-0 to Benj. Benj is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a strikeout, a walk, and reached on the fielder's choice. Down low, 2-0. And swings and pops it up. Swanson will make the catch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Stand up and stretch, everybody. 4-1 Cubs. I just don't get it anymore. Let's go over here and look at something. Oh, finals. Yep, the Yankees beat the Royals 13-4. The Twins lead the Reds 4-2 in the 7th. Pirates lead the Rays 2-0 going to the 3rd. Giants and Nationals just underway. A's and White Sox scoreless. Red Sox and Tigers are scoreless. And the Brewers Marlins are scoreless. The Royals lost today, so the Royals are 7-14. If the Mets lose today, they'll be 7-14. The Royals and Mets, who were both supposed to be playoff teams this year, will be 7-14. Worst record in baseball. I just don't get it, man. Really, still on the mound here. It'll be PCA, Swanson, and Horner. Down low, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Benj gets turned around, but he finds it, makes the catch, 1 away. Well, I had confidence in Peralta today. I just no confidence in this offense. And now we're getting a pitching change. Luke Weaver will be the new pitcher. Thank you, Charles. Well, I think both. I think because if I look on my side, it says message retracted, which means he took it away himself. Message retracted means the person that typed it took it back. Okay, one out here for the Cubs with Swanson coming up. Here's Luke Weaver, who hasn't pitched in a week. Pop foul, 0-1. James, thank you for the $2 input. Thank you for always being here with a question mark. Any of the mods see Jorge's message in the chat? It comes across, but I don't see it in the actual chat. And that one crushed out to left. Benj on the track at the wall. Oh, and Robert makes the catch 2 away. I was watching Benj the whole way. 2 away. Outside 1-0. James says it was supposed to be an exclamation mark. Ground ball down to third. Foul. 1-1. Hey, Sergeant, what's up? No, I don't see it. I don't know how he keeps showing up here and posting a comment and nobody sees it, but it shows up. That's all right, James. It wasn't anything bad. I just don't see him in the live chat, but he keeps posting comments. Outside, 2-1. Then a ground ball. Lindor's got it. High throw. Viento stayed on the bag. Are they going to challenge it? Are the Cubs going to challenge that? They went to a commercial. Jonathan with a $2 super chat as well. Says John, hits just keep on coming with this team. No hits. No, what do you mean? What kind of reaction they'll get? The people that go to the games are going to be singing and dancing along the Lindor's My Girl. More worried about singing and dancing to that stupid song than they are winning baseball games. Mrs. PAS, can you do me a favor? Can you put my phone on the charger, please? Look at the top right corner. I mean, if yours is still charging, you can wait. Thank you. Yeah, they did challenge. So here we go. Now they're back. The runner's out. All right, the call on the field stands. Oh, he came back down. I say his foot did come off the bag, but he got it back on before the base runner got there. Exactly, John. The fans don't care as long as they have their song. Yep. JMS says I've been lurking but decided to comment. No worries, JMS. Welcome in. James says, hi, Mrs. PAS. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but the Cubs did challenge, but he was still out. Cohort. Mrs. PAS is going out with is that what they call it? A cohort? What does that mean? Group. Oh, group. From the group of people that all got their doctoral degree at the same time. How many people were in the group?
20.
And how many people actually got their degree?
15.
15 out of the 20. Nice. So they are having a get together tonight for dinner. They all introduce each other. Doctor.
Not that kind of doctor.
I still tell Mrs. PAS we are going to be somewhere and somebody's going to ask if there's a doctor around. I'm going to laugh. Hopefully it's not me that needs the medical emergency. Outside 1-0 here. And a ground ball back up off the middle. It's off the pitcher. That's going to be an infield base hit. Bichette with an infield single. Frank says Lindor's my girl. It's a joke. Fans love it, not me. JMS says I've been a Met fan since '69. I've been a Met fan since '86 myself. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate it. I know Miss Gina says it's boring and she falls asleep reading it. Oh, man. Owen won the count outside, 1-1. Is there a doctor in the house? Tony. The 1-1. Outside. Ooh, call it strike. Mets can't win for losing. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Doug's here saying, let's go Mets with the grimace. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. I missed you. Stop. The 2-2. And that one laced. Backhanded. The only play is the first. Not time. And the first two are on. I'm going to give him an infield hit. I don't blame Stearns yet. Not yet, but it's getting close. All right, here comes Robert Jr. Hit the middle, played perfect. The flip to second for one. A high throw. He's safe there. So it'll be runners on the corners with one out. They'll bring up Melendez. Did the Yankees send Mendoza to run the Mets? Maybe. I called Nurse Carla a doctor once. Got a cold look. You don't care. That's all right. Or my mods will time you out if you don't care. Just because you don't know how to bet on sports, don't be mad with us. We're the crybabies. You're the one who's losing money crying about it. Here's Melendez, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Swung on a miss, 0 and 1. Move fell straight back, hit the catcher right in the face. 0 and 2 the count. His mask is still all sideways. Go hug a tree. I don't know if he's here. I think somebody got he got timed out, I think. Be safe, Mrs. PAS. Tell Doug I said hello. And foul 0 and 2. The 0-2. He went, struck him out. 2 away. And once again, the Mets get the first 2 on and can't come up with a big hit. Yeah, and then get mad at us because he's coming in here swearing up a storm. Sorry, you don't know what you're doing when it comes to gambling. Then for a strike to Alvarez. See, there he is again, Jorge. See, right there on the screen. But I never see him in the chat. I don't understand it. The 1-0 to Alvarez. Horner's got it over to first. Bad throw. And he said he stayed on the bag. I don't know about that. You got to challenge that. I don't think he's on the bag. The Mets challenged. He was called out. I haven't seen a replay yet. Come on, SNY. Let's get a replay here. From that angle, I don't think he's on the bag. Oh, he'd say they're not even close. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that, but runner's safe. Hey, let's go. Wait, how did the Mets not score a run there? Oh, never. Okay, Bichette scored. It's 4-2. That'll bring up Vientos. Oh, in for a strike. Nice pitch. 0-1. It's runners on first and second. I thought it was bases loaded. It's first and second. Mets down 2. The 0-1. Swung on a missed. Swings, looks at the one right down the middle of the plate and swings at the one in the dirt. Like, you're in your 4th year of being a major leaguer. Let's figure this out already. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. He's off. Yep. Yeah, that's all right. It's weird. It doesn't show up unless I look at the actual display screen. The 1-2. He did not go. 2-2. Stoney says, "Come on, Mark, hit a home run." Miss Gina saying, "LFG, we got to run." Yes, we did. JMS. The 2-2. And a little chopper to third. He'll throw it to first. That'll retire the side. The Mets get the 1. Five to 3 on the put out there. Oops, forgot to update my number here. There we go. We're going bottom 8. Now, I don't know what the Cubs are going to do. Yesterday, they put their closer on the IL, so once again, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today, even though this is frustrating. This losing streak is frustrating. Let's add a redirect over to our buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick for when we're done today. Fitzy's got the Red Sox and Tigers game today. Still early, though. What do you mean? It's the 8th inning. It's not early. Well, still early. Technically, it's early because I'll be live again tonight at 8 o'clock for Flyers Penguins. Don't forget, tomorrow we have our MLB Power Ranking stream. And then we'll be live for Mets Cubs. Craig Kimbrell, the new pitcher here for the Mets. I'll probably want to know. That one looped out the shallow right. It'll drop in. A leadoff single. Oh, in the season, not the game. Season might as well be over, too. No team that has lost 9 games in a row has made the playoffs. And a double play ball. Semi into Lindor. Over to first. 4-6-3 double play. Technically, yes, James, they do play the same schedule, but not in the same way. I want to know how many East Coast teams have to go out to San Francisco, then come back for 6 games, then go back out to LA, then come home, then go back out to San Diego. They did a horrible job with the Mets schedule. The Dodgers, Giants, Padres all should have been a 10-day series or 11 days or whatever. All one trip, not 3 separate trips. At least no more Lovelady. Lovelady was one of our better relievers. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Three and one in the count. If you think Lovelady was one of the issues, you got to figure something else out. Outside ball 4, so a 2-out walk. Yeah, but James is also right. James is right that everybody plays the same schedule. But yeah, they did a horrible job of scheduling the trips. No, when we win again, that's when I'll be positive. Up and in. A pie tuna. Yeah, exactly, Stoney. I don't see things getting better. Why am I going to be positive when nothing changes? 2-1 in the count. Steel Bar is getting warmed up in the Cubs pen. Palencia was put on the IL. Swung on a missed. 2-2 the count. I don't see many green shoots either. JMS says he sees green shoots. I don't. Three and two to count here. Pick off throw, not in time. The 3-2. And popped up. Shallow right. Beatty coming in. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Down 2. Yeah, do we play in the week American League Central? But I see your point where they won the division. All right, last chance. And Fam, well, Fam, the pinch hitter here, 0 for 7 since being called up. And chop foul quickly down 0 and 2. The 0-2. Up high, 1 and 2. The 1-2. And chop foul. Immortal's here. What's up, Immortal? The 1-2. Up high, 2 and 2. The 2-2. Did he go? He struck him out. Tommy Pham has been a waste of a roster space. Let's not bring up Ryan Clifford, though. Let's see. Did he go? Oh, he went. Yep. constitutes a bad team, period. Mike's right. Oh, and 1 to count to Semyon. Chopped foul. 0-2. Yep. Yes, he did, JMS. DO2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So the Mets, who needed a bloop and a blast, Taylor will be the pinch hitter here. Home plate umpire says he swung. 0-1. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead. 0-2. Swinging for the fences when you're down 2 runs. The 0-2. And blooped foul. We'll do it again. I don't want to hear about Soto and this team losing because of Soto. They were 4-0 the first 4 games without him. This is more than that. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. And popped up. Swanson. He'll make the catch, and the ball game is over. Cubs take game 2 of the series, 4-2. On YouTube, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. We will try it again tomorrow afternoon.